Hi everyone, this is Dr. G. Amarendra Rao. I am going to talk about job opportunities for mechanical engineering graduates in India. I am privileged to say that presently I am working as a principal and professor of mechanical engineering at Vigyan Bharati Institute of Technology, Hyderabad, in India. As you are aware, mechanical engineering is one of the oldest and popular branches of engineering. A mechanical engineering graduate would have a wide variety of challenging career opportunities. And mechanical engineering is very closely linked with the design, analysis, manufacturing, and assembly of all the components we use in our day-to-day activity, right from a simple pen to a very gigantic Airbus. So whenever you want to design any machine, any component, you need to use fundamentals of mechanical engineering. Basically, it involves thorough testing of machine components, automobiles, aircrafts, and ships for their reliable and successful operation. Here, reliability is one of the most important terms we use in our practical applications, and it has to be successful throughout its functioning. Therefore, successful operation is also one of the key targets of a mechanical engineer. Then once we get graduated, you will have opportunities in various sectors, some of which have highlighted here. You can think about going for allied services. When I say allied services, I mean engineering, IAS, IPS, IFS. Here, many of the top IAS officers are basically from mechanical engineering background, because mechanical engineering involves some critical decision making, some important subjects. Therefore, allied services and mechanical engineering, they are closely linked. One can think about Indian engineering services, which is basically a technical oriented examination. Compared with allied services, engineering services requires a lot of knowledge of mechanical engineering. One can go for Indian Armed Forces, could be military, Navy, or Air Force. I'm very proud to say that many of my own students are working in Indian Air Force particularly. And one can think about automobile industry like Ashok Leyland, Bajaj India Limited, or Hyundai Motors, because automobile industry basically depends upon mechanical engineering fundamentals. You can as well go about aerospace industry, maybe as a pilot officer or as a maintenance engineer inside the aeroplane or in the airport or wherever it is. You can always go towards aerospace side. And one more lucrative career a mechanical engineer can think about is Indian Railways. So Indian Railways requires large number of mechanical and electrical engineers to carry out their activities on a day-to-day basis. One can go about steel plant industries like Tata Steel's or Vizag Steel Plant, where a lot of casting, a lot of melting, and a lot of mechanical engineering process take place. Then another important area wherein mechanical engineers can think is power plants, both coal-based or oil-based power plants, or one can think about solar power plants or windmills, where plenty of mechanical engineering is involved. Then one can think about oil refineries like HPCL or Indian Oil Corporation, where the crude oil is converted to the final petroleum product, involving a lot of mechanical engineering processes. Then you can think about communication sector like telecommunication sector, private or government agencies. They need plenty of mechanical engineers. And these days, many of the banking sectors are looking for engineering graduates in general and mechanical engineering graduates in particular. So this area again, which will be very useful. And there is something called Future Banking System, headquartered in Baroda of Gujarat, where we try to look at the customer needs in future, maybe 2040, 2050, how the banking sector will go about. And to do these activities, definitely engineers are required. And one can go for paper industries, one of the most important industries wherein a lot of mechanical machines, a lot of operations are carried out. And textile industry is another lucrative area wherein mechanical engineers can be conveniently placed. So these are some of the important fields in which a mechanical engineer can think about. And in addition to this, there are so many other fields one can think about. Then there are so many new trends, new happenings taking place in the field of mechanical engineering involving multiple branches. Like robotics is the most important word one can hear in future, because robots are going to play an important role in automotive sector, in other mechanical engineering sectors. Then mechatronics, which is a combination of mechanical and electronics. So mechatronics is another buzzword which is going to play a very important role in future. Then additive manufacturing or 3D printing, this is another important area. These days we do only removal manufacturing. Material is removed to convert the raw material to the final product. So in the additive manufacturing, as the name implies, we are going to add the material in the form of 3Ds. Then biomechanics, combination of biology and mechanics. The geomechanics, combination of geology and mechanics. They are going to be the future technologies. Then molecular dynamics, particularly useful in communication system, in understanding how molecules are going to behave. So this molecular dynamics is going to be an important part of mechanical engineering in future. Then nanotechnology again already become popular. It's going to become more and more popular down the line. So nanotechnology could be one of the most important areas one can think about. Then smart materials, lightweight, more strength, more ductile. Again, the smart materials will be very useful in future mechanical engineering. So in order to grab these opportunities, you need to inculcate certain skills. Some of them I have pointed out here. You need to be creative. You need to think in a new way. Then you need to acquire excellent communication skills, written, oral, or speaking. So these skills are going to be very, very important. Then you need to be sound in mathematics, particularly differential calculus, integral calculus, number theory, all those things. Then core mechanical engineering skills like basic metallurgy, basic thermodynamics, basic fluid mechanics, you need to be perfect. They need to be a good decision making skills, so that whatever decisions you make will give you fruitful results. Then you need to be good at computer programming like Python, Java, C++. You need to learn at least the elements of computer programming. Then you have to be adaptable to the new environment, so that you'll be able to cope up with that new environment and work more proficiently. And you need to maintain good health conditions, both physical as well as mental health, so that you'll be able to perform with maximum efficiency. Then you need to be thinking differently from others, so that you will contribute your best to the organization. And mechanical engineering is an evergreen branch. It is there 100 years back, it will be there even after 100 years. So without mechanical engineering, nothing can happen, because it's the basis upon which all industries operate. With this, I wish all my dear mechanical engineering graduates and students a good luck, and take care of yourself. have a nice career ahead of you. Thank you.